Hello there, following on from my makeup favourites video with my 2023 skincare favourites list. A juicy group of comforting cleansers, sleek serums and heavy duty hydrators I used most in the past year. Hair and body favourites are coming in the new year too. You'll see a lot of consistency here and carryover champs from last year, repetitive for a reason because I know they work wonders for my skin, as well as some new formula finds. As a full-time beauty creator, I'm very lucky to get to try a lot of different products, but everyone's skin is so different and there are so many variables, so I can only talk about my experience and encourage you to do more research if a product does interest you, leaving a list of discount codes below too. My skin's normal to dry, so my focus is hydration/barrier support. I like to keep my steps relatively simple, so in the morning I splash my face with cool water, then mist, moisturizer and SPF, and every night I remove eye makeup, double cleanse, use my LED mask or a hydrating mask, then mist, essence, serum, and moisturizer. Let's start with mists because that's how my morning starts. Still happy reaching for Avène's thermal spring water, and even happier when my local chemist has a 2-for-1 deal on the biggest size. Simple, soothing, helps to wake me up, nice, even aerosol spray. A formula I raced through late in the year is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Hydrator Mist with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide and glycerin. It leaves a great hydrated glow, so I also spritz it on when I'm touching up my makeup. Laneige Cream Skin Mist was another new find for me. I loved that it was so lightweight and has a super fine, delicate spray, but still does something. My skin feels fresh and it helps my next steps seem juicier. Also finished off the Allies of Skin Molecular Saviour Probiotics Treatment Mist. Really enjoying their thorough, thoughtful formulas, described as a supercharged diffusion of actives with an anti-evaporation molecule, so that hydrated feeling sticks around. Quick meeting of morning moisturizers. I squeezed the life out of this Weleda Skin Food Light, calming and nourishing, not as heavy as the original, but not thick either. It works right into the skin and is so smooth. My treat yourself morning moisturizer is the Allies of Skin Peptides and Antioxidants Firming Daily Treatment, a back-to-back favorite because it does it all. A 5-in-1 formula that hydrates, firms, refines, brightens, feels like it works as hard as a face mask. Allies of Skin code below for you. A could have technically been in my makeup favourites video as a glowy base product pick, Victoria Beckham's Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturiser because of its stunning glow. Hydrating too, but the very fine gold pearls shine for your skin looks amazing radiance. SPF is the final step of my morning skincare every single day and the single most important product you can use. Would it be a skincare favourites list without Ultraviolet Supreme Screen SPF 50+? An unbeatable, feels like moisturiser, creamy, hydrating texture. A new creation this year was the brand's Preen Screen SPF 50+ reapplication mist to answer every "how do you reapply sunscreen over makeup?" question. Lightweight, bonus, soothing ingredients, comes in a big size, but I keep a mini in my bag. Make sure you always follow SPF application instructions, apply enough, reapply, and cover up. At the end of the day, I'm still using Chanel's Gentle Biphase Eye Makeup Remover to effectively and gently remove all of my eyeshadow and mascara. Then I remove any face makeup / first cleanse with Bioderma Sensibio Micellar Water. This French pharmacy icon is so effective at removing makeup, dirt and grime from the day, but never strips my skin. Some of you might be surprised to see that my Avène cleanser of many years is missing, but I tried some different textures this year. I fell for Fortuna Skin's Cleansing Oil Balm at the start of the year. This luxurious triple texture formula melts from a balm to an oil as you work in an olive-sized scoop. Then when you add water, it's milky. My skin feels clean and so nourished. You can find my Fortuna code below. Osea Ocean Cleanser replaced my entire exfoliator category this year. A couple of times a week, I swapped to this seaweed-infused cleansing gel with nourishing oils and lactic acid, so it gently exfoliates my skin, leaves my face feeling so smooth, helped reduce breakouts and minimised pores. The hydrating cleanser I counted on in the second half of the year, Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. This has a jelly texture and heaps of, you guessed it, hydrating ingredients. My skin feels clear and particularly soft. I like massaging it on dry skin, then adding water. After showering, every weeknight I used my Omnilux LED Contour Mask on dry, clean skin for 10 minutes of peace. I started using Omnilux back in 2021, but was really consistent with it, particularly in the second half of the year, and the biggest difference for me was less redness, meaning even lighter base makeup than usual. Other benefits of LED include boosting collagen production and reducing fine lines. These types of masks are a big beauty purchase. I do have an Omnilux code below, but you get to use them hundreds of times at home versus what you'd be paying for LED during an expensive facial every time. 3 returning mask champions. I usually talk about masks at the end, but this is the point in my routine where I apply them once or twice a week. I reached for go-tos, Repair Shop, Nourishing Mask Most, just bought another one before I go away, a Lush cream for barrier repair work, calming, soothing. My skin always feels soft and plump after 10 to 15 minutes. This is the last year Jurlique's Rose Moisturizing Cream Mask will appear here because it doesn't exist anymore. They do have a new hydrating mask, so I'm really hoping it's the same creamy, replenishing, rosy formula I love. For a sheet mask moment, still La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. It's so rare for Australians to have a beauty thing that other countries don't, so I'm so glad it's this. A Stanley Cup for your skin. Cooler, calmer, smoother, with so much extra juice inside that I decant into a Muji tube to use as a serum. Excellent essences now. One of my favourite products of the year was Laneige Waterbank Blue Hyaluronic Essence Toner for normal to dry skin. Rolls off the tongue. A couple of versions, some are exfoliating, but this one has an orange dot. The viscous, thicker than water texture is so absorbent, hydrating and softening, and helps my skin absorb upcoming products. I would bathe in this. I also used a lot of CosRx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, which has become a regular guest on my channel. A key K-beauty product with a slightly thicker texture than Laneige. It hydrates and repairs, befriends my skin barrier, and helps old spots fade faster. Oh, P.S. My YesStyle code includes both of these formulas. A serum team you've seen before. La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 serum is a highly underrated part of the Cicaplast family. This has 10% vitamin B5 and feels incredibly cooling, calming, and refreshing, like an even silkier version of another bottle I've repurchased many times, Glossier Super Bounce. 2023 was the year Glossier finally went global, 9 years later, who's counting? After all that time, this smooth, lightweight serum is the single skincare product from the brand that's remained in my routine. An Australian contestant in this unofficial Serums I Love that include vitamin B5 competition is Go-To Much Plumper Skin. It also has peptides and 4 types of hyaluronic acid for fast absorbing, plump, revived results. The luxury item in my lineup again this year, Victoria Beckham Beauty Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum. Like her moisturizer, this was created in collaboration with Augustina Sparta and is an incredible does-it-all boost. Hydrating, repairing, brightening, calming, more even skin tone coming up. Some rich evening moisturizer moguls. Glossier After Balm sits alongside the Laneige Essence as one of my top products of the year, and one of the best products in Glossier's entire range. A moisture barrier recovery cream that feels so luxe and cocoon-like and seals in moisture like slugging for skin that still feels hydrated in the morning. A melt-in must-have for my next long plane trip. La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5 Plus is a famous French repairing balm that I actually reach for as a moisturizer because the new version is easier to massage into the skin. It keeps things simple, helps to calm down any irritation, and keeps my skin barrier in a happy, healthy, hydrated state. I was also swept away by Skin Fix's Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Cream, packed with lipids, peptides, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and shea butter, but it has a slightly whipped texture, so it feels buttery and velvety, not heavy or greasy. Skinfix code below. Finishing with the mother of all luxury moisturizers, Augustina Sparta The Rich Cream. Did it manage to exceed expectations despite its already stellar reputation? Yes. Is it something I'd love to use every day because my skin looked so amazing I hardly wore makeup? Yes. Is that possible? Not with that price tag. Thinner than expected for a rich cream, but my skin never looked better, so I did buy another baby on sale. Sale is key. Face oil took a bit of a back seat while I was busy with richer moisturizers. When I did still fancy an oil, the two formulas I used most were Go-To Face Hero, of course, 10 plant and nut oils for nourished, calm skin. I keep a small bottle in my cabinet and top it up with the bigger size each year. An Aussie beauty legend. We'd build a Southern Ocean-sized swimming pool of the stuff. My tippy top of high-end, costs far more than Face Hero so I use it sparingly, is Fortuna Skin's Biphase Moisturizing Oil. The lightest face oil I've ever tried. It's water light, literally made with olive leaf water and olive oil farmed sustainably in Sicily. Fortuna code below if you're a luxury lover who fancies Hailey Bieber's favourite face oil. It's this one. Lucky last helper if I had an unexpected spot guest rock up. CosRx Acne Pimple Master Patches were easy to pop on to discourage picking, draw out oil, and leave me with a less red, less angry looking spot by morning. Please spill your 2023 skincare secrets. I'd love to hear what worked well for you, which formulas or categories you lent into. Could you pick one favourite for the whole year? Thank you so much for watching and choosing to spend your time here on my channel this year. It means so much. I'll be spending a bit of time offline while travelling, but I'll be back with some American beauty tales to tell. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday season. See you in the new year. Thanks for watching. See you next time.